Hello ladies, gentlemen, and sick freaks, it's Mac and Cheese here. Now this is a video I've been planning to make maybe since January, I think, but I never got around to it because I'm a huge procrastinator. And now that the end of March is coming up, I decided to finally, I'm like, you know what people, I'm finally gonna make this video. Today we're talking about March 31st, 2021. And what's so scary about that date? It may not be at the end of the world, but what it is the end of Mario. See, on September 3rd, 2020, there was a direct that came out for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. And personally, it was one of my favorite directs of all time. But there were a few things that they announced. One of these being Super Mario Bros. 35. Yeah, this thing you see on your screen right here. Uh, this is basically it's a online game, multiplayer game where you basically just play as with 35 people in Mario and trying to survive to like be the last person alive. It's really weird. I've played it before and sure it's fun to play for a few minutes, but come on. Just why? Just why? It's free. Now, the fact that all these certain things I'm about to mention will no longer be available on March 31st. Now, this one kind of makes sense because it's an online game. It's a free game, firstly, and it's an online game with servers. So I guess it's basically like saying, hey, the servers for this game won't work after a while. So this one makes more sense. Next is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Now, this game is a game that people have been wanting for so long, a very long time, just forever. And it was finally announced. I think as soon as I saw it in the direct, it was like freaking like Super Mario 64 on the Switch. I was really, really excited. And to think that this exists is like, wow, that's awesome. But again, this is gonna fly off store shelves come March 31st, which sucks. So I feel like maybe it was either December or January. Uh, I saw an ad for a 10,000 for this game that was $10,000. So it's definitely a high collector's item that I'm grateful to have. Cause Jesus, $10,000 for a game that costs $60. So yeah, normally with things that aren't like normally when it comes to video games or video game hardware or anything like that or software, um, it's not uncommon for it to when it stopped being sold, other people sell it, in which it's just super duper expensive. You know, next is the Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch, which is another thing I'm happy to own before it flies off the shelves. Um, this now, I mean, come on, it's a Game & Watch. I think I really love it more because of how cool it looks. It looks like so close. It looks like almost identical to an actual Game & Watch, just with the fact that the D-pad is a D-pad instead of those four buttons. Uh, but I thought that this was really cool when I first saw it. Like a backlit Game & Watch. Cool. And you play Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 2 lock levels on it. That's cool. And they have like the ball Game & Watch game, except it's the Mario version that eventually came out. As far as I know, there was a Mario version and it wasn't just for this console. You know, at the beginning of the direct, they said systems, like games and merchandise and systems, and I'm like, systems? Like, systems are coming out for this? Yeah, just systems. This is really cool. This is a really cool thing to have. But back to what I was talking about. Why do a lot of people, not only is this a meme, but a lot of people have this question, why? 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 I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are all these things why are these things that should definitely stay up on shelves for at least a couple years being cut off just months after they were released and revealed. Like, I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Nintendo makes no sense sometimes. Actually, you know what? Almost all the time, because especially recently, they're weird. They're weirdos over there, at Nintendo. Like, what the frick? Personally, here's what I think is actually gonna happen. Except for despite the downfall of all those games that you'll never be able to get if you don't, and then the Game and Watch, and it's something else you won't be able to get. It's the end of Mario. You know what's gonna happen? It's the freaking end of the Mario franchise. They're not gonna come once that that new soccer that new I can't even speak, that new golf game for Mario comes out. That's it. It's done. Either that or Nintendo's gonna replace their freaking uh mascot with another freaking Nintendo character like Kirby or Link or Pikachu, something like that. Or just make a new character altogether, Mario 2.0, you know? Just something like that. No, but in all honesty, this makes no sense. I think Nintendo as a whole is going downhill on this specific date, which is only a little over a month away. A week away, which is the reason why I needed to make this video before the end of March, because then the video wouldn't really make that much sense now, would it? But yeah, this is dumb. This is really dumb. Nintendo hasn't even explained why they wanted to do this. They just do. Like, okay, the only one that really makes sense is Super Mario Bros. 35. But the other things, I think they thought it would be like, oh my god, if we make these like, oh yeah, if we make these exclusive, more people will want to buy it. And I mean, yes, but also that literally makes these more limited editions. To be honest, a limited edition game, a limited oh my god, edition console. I just, it makes no actual sense to me. I don't get it. Now, if they would have just told us that they were meant to be a limited edition, which I feel like they kind of did, but not in the way you think. No, not at all. Uh, with that being said, I don't know what's going to happen other than the downfall of these games. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.